for many, payday can be stressful because it reminds us how little we get paid in relation to the responsibilities we have. I want to tell you that things can change. Learn to be comfortable around money. Learn to see money as a tool that affords you your current life. Even if it's not an ideal life, it is still your life. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen Malo. If you enjoy my content, please make sure that you join us by clicking that red subscribe button on the bottom, and also don't forget to smash that like button. And this goes to everyone who watches my channel who has been subscribed, my day ones, the gang, the Jen gang. That actually works. That actually works. The Jen gang. Okay. Please make sure that you like this video. Smash that like button because it does go a long way. And also don't forget to engage in the comment section below. And today's video, we're doing a monthly reset. We are basically just getting my life in order in terms of cleaning, as well as just looking at my finances, how it went in February, and then planning for March. And so if you are keen to start planning for March in terms of just getting your life in order, please let me know in the comment section below. What are the things that you do when you're doing your monthly reset? I really want to know. Let me know in the comment section below. Let us start the conversation and let us keep it going. So let us just get into the crux of this video. I tried to film this video yesterday when I was done filming, when I was done doing my cleaning, and then I sat down and I filmed the video, and then it turns out that the mic did not pick up because the gain was on 0. And so today it is my second attempt to making sure that the part of the sit down, it is crisp, it is done, because it is just crisp and it is done. So we're going to start with reviewing my February, and this is what I'm going to be using. But first, before we go into reviewing my February, I'm sure you guys have noticed that I haven't been posting on Wednesdays. I've only been showing up on Sundays. And this was not intentional by any means. It was not something that I had planned, but I did not, in some weeks I would find that I wouldn't have content ready for me to post on Wednesdays. Sometimes I would still be in the editing process. Sometimes I just didn't have any content, and I just kept on posting on Sundays. And I realized that I actually prefer to post on Sundays alone. I know for you guys who are used to the fact that I post twice a week, and I've been doing this for years now. I think I did it last year and I did that previous year, but I realized that I was getting very close to being burned out when it comes to content creation, especially when it comes to coming up with content ideas. It's not like a vlog where you just have to pick up a camera and film your life as you're living it day-to-day basis. But for me, most of my content is sit down, and it needs to have context. It needs to be planned for. I need to make sure that it makes sense. I need to make sure that it's also going to add value in your life. And so coming up with content where each and every week you have to post weekly is not easy. And so I ended up feeling like I was burning out. I was running out of the juices, the creative juices, because I'm always trying to create, and I'm always putting myself under pressure to make sure that the video is up on Wednesday and Sunday. But I've really been enjoying posting once lately, like posting on Sundays and just having short form content there and there. And that's what I want to do going forward. I'm going to maintain posting on Sundays, because Sundays for me are the most important one. That is where we post the longer videos, and I feel like it allows me to show up more when it comes to the video that I post on Sunday, because I'm not as under pressure to create and post, but I can actually take my time and make sure that creatively it meets what I want it to meet. Like it is in the path that I want it to be. And so I just wanted to let you guys know about that. So let us go into my journal. This journal, by the way, as I'm filming this, as you are watching this right now, there is one left. I don't know, by the time maybe you guys may want to walk by, it might be finished. And also another thing that I've done is on my website, you realize that I've taken down the career page, the one that talks about CV editing. And that is because I do not have a laptop right now where I can edit. And then secondly, I decided that I just want to focus on my work for now. And then maybe later on, when I feel like, okay, I've gotten used to my work, I know what is expected of me, I can fully show up, then I'll reintroduce it again. Let us get into into our February in February and see how it went. So we're gonna start with my goals when it comes to my February. So when it comes to my goals, we'll start with my financial goals. I wanted to save a minimum of 7,400, and I wasn't able to do this because my income, just working with my income, guys, in February was not an easy mission. However, I made it happen. So I was able to save 7,210. So I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one, because it's like 190 short. So that for me is a good thing. I also wanted to top up my sinking funds, of which I did. I've moved my sinking fund for the December one, the one that I had, because I had saved for 2 months, January and February. I've moved it to Time Bank because I said that I will use the money that I've cashed off as money that I can use for the other month. So I'll treat myself as a bank. And so I've taken that money and I put it on Time Bank. And now I'm going to start afresh on the envelopes. It is empty. You also see when I'm doing my cash stuffing later on. And then set up my savings and investments tracker. I was able to do this, and I've been updating my savings tracker, as you can see there. So when it comes to my financial goals, I must say that I did well. And then when it comes to my personal goals, I wanted to build the habit of waking up at 4:30. Now, this one, I don't do this every day. I do this when I know that I want to exercise, I want to journal, all this stuff. Sometimes when I don't want to exercise, when I decide that it's a day that I'm not going to be exercising, for some reason, I cannot wake up early and then do my other part of my routine, like in terms of journaling, reading the Bible and all stuff, and meditating. I find that it flows nicely when I have to wake up early, exercise, meditate, read the Bible, pray, and then journal, and then start with my day. But I really want to get used to the fact that just because I'm not exercising in that day does not mean that I must not wake up and read my Bible, does not mean that I mustn't meditate and all this stuff. I just want to get used to that. But yeah, I did wake up. I did build that. I won't say that I'm used to waking up at 4:30 right now. I'm not. I still find it very hard. So it is what it is at this point. And then on exercise at least 3 times a week. This I've been doing. I've been very consistent with this. Sometimes I'll exercise 4 times a week, but 3 times I've been pushing myself. So then I also wanted to start a financial book. I did start it. I haven't really read much of it. I haven't read much of it, but I started it. And then when it comes to my business goal, I wanted to ship out orders of the journals and envelopes, which I did. You guys showed up and showed off. I am so grateful to each and every one of you who bought the grab box, because I decided to do firstly, the journals, they were bought. Like, majority of the journals that I ordered, the 25 ones, were bought. And then I think I was left with about 10 from those ones. And then I decided that, you know what, let me do a grab box for the people that have been wanting the cash budgeting things as well as the journal. Let me do it, because I had some journals that had a little bit of not a fault, but they were not done to the way that I wanted, especially outside. Inside, everything is fine, like properly used, like it's all usable. But outside, there was just things that I was not happy with. And so I decided to do grab boxes for those ones. So they did well as well. Like right now, we are left with just one journal. And then create more short form content. I did not do this, but I did post more short form content on YouTube, and it has been doing well. And as much as I'm not really keen on short form content, but I'm realizing the value of it, especially when you post once a week and then having short form content in between kind of puts there as a reminder that I'm still around, by the way, I'm still around, I'm creating content. You can find value on this one while you're waiting for Sunday. So that is my approach when I'm thinking of short form content. It is that bridge between one Sunday and the next Sunday, so that you guys do not forget that I'm still around, So, and then I wanted to reach 20,000 followers on YouTube as well as IG. We did not hit this. Right now on YouTube, we're sitting on 19,600 or 19. I woke up to 19,700. So right now we are very close to hitting 20,000 subscribers, and I'm excited, and I'm thinking of something big. I'm thinking of taking a portion of my earnings of April maybe and just give it away to any of you guys, to any of you who will win the giveaway. You can use it to either channel it towards your debt, you can use it to either do something, but I just want to take some of those earnings and give them away here on the platform, because you guys have really showed up for me, and I appreciate and love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. I don't say this enough. I don't show this enough, but do know that I do feel so grateful when I look at those comments, when I look at those testimonies, when I engage with you guys on the comment section, when I see you guys on the streets, in the malls, wherever. I feel so grateful to have such a beautiful community, and I want to give back to you guys. So for the 20,000 giveaway, I'm definitely going to be taking a portion of my earnings in April and then giving them away. If everything goes well, it might even be more. Let's see how it goes. So that is it when it comes to my goals. Now let us reflect on my February budget. You know what I like about this reflection part is that I don't have to now say, let us look at my budget, because the budget review for my February already gives me an idea of how did my finances go in February, and then we'll do the reflection that is more so general. So when it comes to my budget, was it met? Yes or no? Yes, it was met. I was able to do everything and still be left with some money. I think I'm left with about 300 and something right now, which is going to help because I need some few things that I need to buy, like my body lotion, as well as my toothpaste, as well as toothbrushes. So I'm going to use it for that. And then my biggest wins this month is coming close to meeting my budgeted savings, and being able to account for majority of my money. If you remember last month, I had that 1,400 that I could not account for. And so this time around, I could account for each and every cent. And that is why, like right now, I'm so happy because I know that I have about 300 or something, and I can account for it. It's still sitting there in my bank account. It's still sitting there. So that is a good thing. And then I was also able to meet, I came very close to meeting my budgeted savings. And then what I want to improve budgeting for unexpected minor expenses. Now, even though I have my emergency fund is more so for big things. Like if anything happens that needs like more than 1,000, that is where I dip into my emergency fund. That is what I use. But then there are other minor expenses that come up in a month. These are not emergencies, but it's expenses that just come up in a month. And so I want to start budgeting for those, because those are the things that I find that they take me off budget, or those are the things that I find that I end up having to dig from some of my money so that I can do those things. So I want my budget to be reflective of those. So I'll just put it as miscellaneous. When we do my budget, I'm going to share that with you guys. So that is it when it comes to my budget review. Now let's reflect on February. How was it? So here it says, this month I'm grateful that I was able to gift my daughter the gift that she wanted. So it was her birthday on the 26th of February, and me and her dad, we came together, put our resources together, and we gave her all the gifts that she had wanted, and she's been so excited and just been enjoying her toys. And then this month's challenges, if any, my salary was low and I had to make it work, guys. Yeah, it was very low. Like, it was low, and it was a shock to my system when I had to allocate. That is where the problem was. The Yona itself, it's not bad. It's just that it was a shock to my system, but I made it work, you know. And then this month I learned that my YouTube income does a lot for my finances, guys. You know, even though I don't get paid a lot, like in my previous job, I didn't get paid a lot, you guys. Like, I don't get paid a lot. Anyone who is on level 8 knows that it is not a lot of money, especially when you start putting in things like a bond. A bond just takes its own money, and then by the time it comes to you, the tax has taken, and medical aid has taken, pension has taken. By the time it comes to you, it's just this small amount, you know. But I made it work. And the reason why I made it work for so long is because of my YouTube income, you guys. Even though I don't get paid a lot, but getting paid at 2,500, the 3,500 there. Last month, we got paid 4,000, like in February. So getting paid those monies, they will help for me to be able to save. Normally, I would use majority of that money to save, because by the time I get paid on YouTube, I've already covered most of my living expenses. And so the only thing that will be left is some of my savings. So YouTube money has really carried me, you guys, has carried me. And then next month, I will focus on starting my quarterly financial planning. I want to do a 12-week year. I've told myself that. I took some time. I'm actually going to do a video. I don't know when. I took some time to call SA Home Loans, who is financing my home loan, and I downloaded my statement from when I got my bond up until last month, and I went through it trying to understand how much money am I paying, how much interest goes in each and every month, the variation of the interest and all the stuff. And then I called them to inquire about my bond, ne? And then I also inquired about paying off the bond, and I got some good information which I'm going to share with you guys when I start my 4-week year. So even though we are in March now, for me, I don't wait until the end of the year for a new year for me to start anything. I start anything whenever I want to start it. And so I'm going, from March going forward, I'm going to be starting my 4-week year, whereby I take one thing and I focus on that for the 3 months, and then I focus on another one for the 3 months to just push myself. And the goal with that is that I really just want to push to save my emergency fund as much as possible, so that I fully fund it. And then once it's fully funded, I then want to go into now attacking my bond, and I want to put in more. So all the money that I would have been paying, what I would have been putting away for an emergency fund, as well as my other savings, I'll then now take all of that and channel it towards my bond. Now, I don't want to be channeling, even though I've been putting an additional of 1,000. Right now, it has went up so much. The interest rate had went up so much, such that 1,000 is about 300 that is left from it that now goes into paying off my bond. But I don't want to just take small monies and just put in there. I want something that will attack my bond aggressively. When I say aggressively, and that's something that I want to start next year. But for me to be able to do that, I want to make sure that my emergency fund is fully funded. I have money saved up for just in case I do decide that I want to buy a new property. I know that for lawyer fees, I've got the money. So once I've tackled those two things, I then want to start attacking my bond. So I'm hoping that the money that I'm going to be getting as an increase is going to help me fast track all of these things. So that's why I'm going to be using a 4-week year, so that I can just focus on one thing, push that and be done with it, so that I can move on to the next thing. Now that we are done with that, with February, let us get into March. The quote for March, I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to read it here, you guys. It says, become so financially secure that you forget it's payday. Isn't that what we all want? You know, that is my desire in life, honestly. And one of the quotes that I put here, or the saying that I put here, it says, for many payday can be stressful because it reminds us how little we get paid in relation to the responsibilities we have. I want to tell you that things can change. Learn to be comfortable around money. Learn to see money as a tool that affords you your current life. Even if it's not an ideal life, it is still your life. Sometimes we get so caught up in what we don't have, what we want, what we wish we could have, that we forget that we are already blessed with what we have, even if it's not ideal, even if it's not what we wanted or what we hoped, but it is still what you have. You know, there's someone who doesn't have at all. And so this is just a reminder to say, this month, just appreciate what you have. So when it comes to my goals this month, I want to change my approach to not just about the fact that this is what I want to work on, but I have asked myself, because some of my goals are hard for me to work towards, and the reason why it's hard for me to work towards them, I think it's because I am not approaching them correctly. So the question that I'm asking myself lately is, who do I need to be in order for me to work towards these goals? Who do I need to show up as in order for me to work towards these goals? Because if I'm not showing up as that person, working towards those goals is not going to be easy. So when it comes to my financial goals, I want to save and invest 7,000. For me, that one, I don't even need to show up as who. I know that I'm a person who is financially mature, someone who takes priority when it comes to her finances. So that one it's them. And then focus on building my emergency fund for 3 months, for a period of 3 months. And then when it comes to my personal goals, now that's where the part of who do I need to be in order for me to work towards these things? So when it comes to my personal goals, I want to go to bed no later than 9:40 weekdays. I want to be a person that prioritizes sleep, that prioritizes rest. Sometimes I don't do that. Like, especially at night, I'll be scrolling on my phone up until 10:30 or 11. So I want to prioritize resting, because if I can rest, then waking up early will not be a problem. Being a 4:30 girl who finds it easy to wake up at 4:30 will not be a problem. So I want to work on that. I also want to feel good in my body and have mental clarity. And the reason why I didn't put here workout 3 times a week is because I realized that it has to go beyond just working out. It has to go to a point whereby, what do I want to achieve from me working out? What do I want to feel like? And for me, I really want to feel good in my body. I've already started feeling very good in my body. Like, when I look in my mirror, when I'm wearing my clothes, I feel good. I may not be in the desired weight that I want, but already I can feel the change in my body. And for me, that is more important, as well as having mental clarity. On the days when I wake up and I exercise, I journal, I meditate, I pray. Guys, I have so much mental clarity. Like, today was one of those days. I have so much mental clarity. I feel so energized. I feel good, man. So those are things that I want to work on. Instead of saying I want to work out 3 times a week, no, who do I need to be in order for me to be that person? And also, what do I desire to feel like, so that I know that as I'm working towards these things, it goes beyond just the numbers. It goes beyond the numbers. And then when it comes to business and social media goals, I want to create and post 3 short form content weekly on YouTube, IG, and TikTok. Obviously, I'm going to be repurposing all of this content. So I want to create at least 3 short form content, so that I know that even though I'm posting on Sundays, but I'm showing up at least 3 times a week in all of these platforms. So I just have to create a plan, and also just plan on, what do I want to be known for? Even though people know me for finances, I've been asking myself that, what type of content do I want to create? So I want to just go deeper and think about that. Now that we are done with that, when it comes to my budget, you guys, it is very much simple, same as last month, except that I realized when I was doing my budget that I was over by 1,000 and something. So I had to cut on some things. Like, normally I would have, what is this? Not self-care. I would have, Aibo Jen, where's your brain? Where did you just said mental clarity? I normally have Jesu. When you're trying to remember something and it's just not coming, and I think it's because I'm focusing on the camera. I'm worried about it overheating. So I normally would have like solo dates. I normally have a solo date, so I cut that out. And then another thing that I decreased, I think I decreased money somewhere. Oh, my water and electricity rates and levies, that is money that I put as my 1 month ahead. I decreased it to 2,000 this month, and that is because I still have 900 from last month, which is just there. So I'm going to use that to cover some of those costs. So it then allowed me to be within budget in terms of what I expect to receive, but I'm hoping that I receive more than this. I get paid more than this. That way then I can then allocate for solo dates and put more on water and electricity. But for now, that is where we are, and it started overheating. So what's going to happen now is we're going to switch over, and we're going to clean my house. This is something that I did yesterday, but I'm going to take you guys through that. We're going to clean my house. Once we are done cleaning my house, we're going to cash stuff for the week 3 and week 4, and then we're going to go to the shops to buy something. Yesterday I shot that video, but the sound was just bad. Was not there, not even bad, was not there at all. I bought a vase for my Pampers grass, which you're gonna see at the end of this video. So just those are the things that are gonna come up in this video. Then we're gonna come back here and close off this video.
I've been cynical, oh so cynical. Never thought somebody could save me from another fall, from another scar. But I'm all healed up, standing steady. I couldn't see colors, it was all in gray, till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine like a ray of light, cutting darkness out of my life. I'm alright again, like a child again. Now the universe is a wonder. I don't care where we go, don't care what we do, as long as you're with me and I'm with you. I couldn't see colors, it was all in gray, till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine like a ray of light, cutting darkness out of my life. I don't care where we go, I don't care what we do, just as long as I'm right there beside you. I won't ever let go, I won't ever be cruel, like the world was to me before I found you. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Give me a moment to be sincere, feeling this way since top of the year. Lately we've been real unsure, unclear. Is it just me? Where do you go when you disappear? Tell me your secrets, you got my ear. Room to assume it's feeding my fears. Don't wanna leave, pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you, no matter what we go through. Keeping it between us two, me and you. Can we survive the distance? Don't know what we're missing, but there is a space between us. I know healing ain't instant, but can we survive the distance? Lifetimes are going like years away. More it will grow, the more we delay. I'm just hoping it isn't too late. What can I do? Sorry if it's a little cliche. I know we're supposed to live in the gray. Leave it to chance or leave it to fate, but I'm missing you. Pull me in closer. Can we start over? Don't want nobody but you. Keeping it between us two. No matter what we go through, I stay true. But can we survive the distance? Don't know what
tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my drinking, I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days, I'm uncomfortable with my soul, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with myself, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts, I'm uncomfortable with my feelings, and sadly I'm uncomfortable with healing. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.
Moon in the sky, I'm looking at the moon in the sky. It shouldn't come as a surprise, but I can't sleep. War in my mind, I'm trying to fight a war in my mind. I don't know who's the winner tonight, but it ain't me. Where are you now? When my fears are worse than ever, when the night goes on forever, when I'm losing track of time. Where are you now? When I need you more than ever, when I ain't got shit together, let me know just where you hide. Where are you now? Why aren't you holding me in the midnight hour, saying I'll be fine? Where are you now? Why aren't you here with me, here to calm me down in the midnight hour? Stare into space, it's blinding but I can't look away. The stars connect a million ways, but I see you. Ooh, I light you away. I'm reaching but I can't touch your face. The distance gonna make me insane. It's so cool. Where are you now? When my fears are worse than ever, when the night goes on forever, when I'm losing track of time. Where are you?
So I have the money is in here. I withdrew money this for the last, remember when I did that video that I posted last week, I spoke about that when with my income I only cashed out for week 1 and week 2, and then when my partner gives me money later on in the month, I then cashed out for week 3, week 4, as well as add on other things as well. So from that money I withdrew this money, and then we are going to do, I'm gonna put this one aside. Week 2 here, we're just left with those points in here. So I'm gonna put that one aside now that we don't really need it. And then we are going to get the envelopes that I'm gonna be cash stuffing for. We still have money for petrol. Let me just take all of them out. We still have money for petrol. We're gonna cash stuff for school. Let me put this one aside here. And then we're gonna cash stuff for week 3. We're gonna cash stuff for week 4. Self-care, I've used the money in there. Week 1 we used it. Birthdays we used it. Solo date, I'm left with 200 rands. So I don't know what I'm gonna use that for, but for now we're just gonna leave it in here. Then so for week 4, okay, we're gonna put them like this. For week 3 it is 1,400. So let's just look for 1,400. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4. So that is 1,400. Go do weekly groceries for next week. We've already done weekly groceries for this week, but for this weekend I'm going to be so busy with my clients that I'm not gonna have time to do any form of grocery shopping, going around, you know, because I have clients I have meetings on Saturday. I've also got meetings on Sunday as well. So I want to use tomorrow to buy the groceries. Tomorrow I also have to go to the office, my previous office, to get all my office stuff that I left there. So yeah, so for now I need to do groceries for next week tomorrow. And then for week 4 it is 1,200. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2. Okay, will look after us until I get paid. So that is week 4. So that is stuffed. And then this is money for photos for school. So it's supposed to be 180. So 2 4 6 8, 180, of which I'm gonna put in this envelope for school because they were taking photos, you can see there. So I'm just gonna put it in this envelope so that she can take it to school tomorrow. So I'm not gonna put it in here because Gafana, I still have to take it out and put it in this envelope so that she can take it to school. But on school money, we still have 70 rands. So that's about it when it comes to this video. That is about it when it comes to cash stuffing. And so I'm going to put this one here, and then the week 4 and thingy, I'm gonna put them here. I also wanted to show you, I want to buy some things for the house. Like I want a vase, I want a plant pot for the plant that is in the kitchen. I just want some small things to also style that cabinet that I bought there. And so I'm thinking that I'm going to use the money that I have. By the way, on the December fund, I took all of that money and I put it on Time Bank now. So when we stuff for March, it will be empty like this, but that is what 910 times 2, it is on Time Bank. I put it on Time Bank. And then I'll just continue from there. And then for home, that's the envelope that I want to use now when I go to the shops. Let's see how much money I have in here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we've got 900 rands. So I'm gonna go to the shops now with you guys, and we're gonna go to Pep Home specifically, as well as Mr. Price Home, to buy some of these things that I want for the house, you know. And then we'll come back and I'll do a mini haul with you, and then that will be it for this video. And by the way, these are available on my shops. People have been asking about the envelopes that I have. I make the envelopes myself, make them and I sell them. They are available on my shop for sale. My website is always on the description box. So yeah, I'm ready to leave right now. I'm gonna show you what I'm wearing, the outfit that I'm wearing, even though I'm just like, it's just a normal outfit. I'm ready to go. We're gonna go to Pep home. We're also gonna go to Mr. Price home. I'll see if there's a need for me to go to Mr. Price home, but I just want to get a little bit of trinkets that I can put on this cabinet right here, because it is just very bare right now. My hope is to paint this wall. I want to make it white, but I don't think I'll be able to do it now because the days have finished and the money was not money leading up to these days. So I will see, maybe I'll do it later on, or maybe during the Easter time. But I really want to paint and make this wall white. I feel like once it's white, it's going to make this cabinet pop and look nice, because right now it feels out of place. We always look at it with my partner and we just like, we don't know. I don't know if this was the right decision for me to buy this cabinet. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go out. We're gonna buy those few things that I need for the house, and then we're gonna come back. And yeah, so let me show you what I'm wearing. Let me put you back here, because I want to make sure that I'm on frame. So I'm wearing this top because the weather is a little bit chilly. It's not cold, it's also not hot, it's just in the middle. The sun keeps coming in and out, so I thought, let me just wear this top. And so I'm wearing this top right here, and I'm also wearing jeans, and then I'm also wearing these with white sneakers. I'm wearing it with white sneakers, and I have my bag right here. I love this bag so much. I got it as a birthday present from my partner. So I'm going to, so that is my outfit, and I feel put together. I feel like because my hair is done, it makes me look put together. So let's go.
I can still remember the first time that
Okay, you guys, now that we have done my monthly resets in terms of looking at my finances, we have also cleaned this house. I've also cashed stuff. Like, I feel so good. And so I wanted to come here and just close off this video. I hope that it was inspirational for you guys to just get working on your monthly resets as well. Remember that this does not have to be restrictive. It can be anything that you want to reset on. The nice thing about resets is that it gives you an opportunity to start over, so to have something to look forward to. So it's not just about the resets itself, but it's just about the idea of starting over, the idea of getting a go ahead again, for you to push on your goals again, to push on whatever that you want to push, to just have to clean your house and do all these things that you've been meaning to do. And so it is not exhaustive in terms of what I do here. It can be anything. A monthly reset can be anything that you desire. So with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Please take care and stay safe. Bye.